Using the adaptive cruise control system inside of the Nissan Ariya is a very straightforward process. You can toggle the system on this way if you want to, and that's going to bring you into the adaptive cruise control system. So that's the one where if you set the cruise control by pushing down, it's going to set it at a certain speed. You can then either increase or decrease 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time, or you can do a push and hold in order to jump up or down the nearest 5. So you're going to go 5 kilometers or miles up or 5 kilometers miles an hour down. So it brings you to the next 5 or the next 0. Then there's a distance indicator. So it's how close or far are you away from the vehicle that's in front of you. I find that level 1 is okay for residential streets and regular roads versus level 2 or level 1 is okay on the highway, just depending on your own comfort level. So that's going to be a matter of preference. Then one cool thing, you can also toggle off, and then when you toggle on again, you can hold it, and that's going to push you into regular cruise control instead. So you don't have to use the adaptive if you don't want to. So it works the same way. So with the adaptive or with the regular cruise, once you have it turned on, you then set your speed and then increase, decrease if you'd like to from there. But the downside of using it this way is that if you have a vehicle in front of you that's slowing down and you're not paying attention, you risk a potential collision. Versus the adaptive cruise control with all the safety, it gives you the blind spot system safety and all that other fun stuff. So I personally recommend using the adaptive cruise control system. That's usually my go-to. I use it all the time because if somebody's oncoming, or I should say if somebody's in front of you and they start braking, yours is automatically going to brake. If they change lanes, pick up speed, it's going to pick you right back up to your previously set speed instead. There's one other button just down by your left knee, and that's going to be your steering assist. So the car is not fully self-driving, but with the adaptive cruise control and that steering assist turned on, it gets really dang close. So let's figure out how to actually use this system in person. All right, and here we go. So we're on a 50 road right now, so I've set it at 45. You can push up when it says that in order to change it to the current set speed. And then from here, so you can either decrease if you want to, or you can increase 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. But remember, we can also do a push and hold instead in order to go 5 kilometers or miles per hour up. There was a car in front of me, so it slowed down there as well. And then you can set your distance. So how far or close do you want to be from the vehicle that's in front of you? Then there's also that lane keeping system or the lane following system. But as of right now, it's not usable because the vehicle is not recognizing the lane markings. So it has to recognize the lane markings for that system to work. But when it does, you'll see the steering wheel in the center there go green. But as of right now, it's not recognizing, but it's keeping me perfectly balanced in the lane. Oh, there we go. So it's green now. So you can take your hands off the steering wheel, but after about 10 seconds or so, yeah, there we go. You can see, warning, you do have to put your hands back on the wheel. So not fully self-driving, but like I said, it is very, very close at the same time. And then this is just going to bring you down to a complete stop. So my foot's not on the brake or anything like that. The car is literally doing everything for me. It's going to bring me down to a full and complete stop here. Actually, let's go left here as well. There we go. And boom. So I'm currently stopped right now. In order to resume my previously set speed, I'm just going to push up there. So you can hit the brake to temporarily pause the system there. You can also hit cancel on the wheel as well in order to do it. But as we come around the bend here, just going to push the resume up. You can see we're green again, and it's going to bring me right back up to my previously set speed instead. So it's that simple using the system. And then you can see here, we're using some power. As I go to brake, heavy braking, you can see that it's trying to recapture a lot of that charge as well. And then as I go to use some speed here, you can see it's utilizing power, utilizing more power as you go. Though I do have the one pedal drive on inside the vehicle, so the e-step system, so you can toggle that system on or off very easily if you really wanted to. And then there's also the option of selecting different drive modes as well. But I know that's quite a little bit of information, but that's everything you need to know about the adaptive cruise control system inside of the Nissan Ariya.